Hello everyone, I'm Arima Khanam and welcome back to Balaji Online Classes. Today I'm going to teach you about the sentences. What are sentences? This video is for 4, 5 and 7th standard students. This is the 19th chapter in 4th standard book, 15th chapter in 5th standard book and 9th chapter in 7th standard book. So let's get started. In this chapter we'll be studying about the grammatical definition of sentences. We'll be studying about how to punctuate a sentence. We'll be studying about the subject and predicate, and we'll be studying about the different types and kinds of sentences, that is declarative, imperative, interrogative and exclamatory sentences. So let's get started. Let's start with the grammatical definition of sentences. You all know what are sentences. जो छोटी क्लासेस में है वो जानते हैं कि sentences क्या होते हैं. They describe it as when you arrange words, a group of words is called a sentence. पर ये एक इनकम्प्लीट डेफिनेशन है. अ ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड कैनॉट बी अ सेंटेंस. एक्चुअली आप कोई भी वर्ड्स जो है उन्हें लाइन अप कर दो किसी भी फॉर्म में और वो सेंटेंस नहीं हो सकता है. अ ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स इन अरेंज सच अ मैनर दैट इट विल गिव यू अ सेंसिबल मीनिंग इज कॉल्ड अ सेंटेंस. जब आप उसे इस तरह से अरेंज करोगे कि देयर इज अ सब्जेक्ट first the article, then the subject, and then the verb, and then will be the rest part of the predicate, then it will be a sentence. ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने पहले verb लिख दिया, पहले predicate लिख दिया, फिर subject लिख दिया and you are assembling in whatever way you want. It's not like that. A sentence is a group of words arranged in such a manner that it gives a sensible meaning. That is called a sentence. So the next thing is, how do you punctuate a sentence? Sentence usually starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop when it is a simple sentence. But अगर sentence interrogative है तो it will definitely start with a capital letter but end with a question mark. Or exclamatory है, so we'll be using an exclamation in between the sentence or at the end of the sentence. An imperative sentence always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. और क्या होता है जब आप proper nouns in between the sentence use करते हैं तो भी आप वो words को capital letter में लिखते हैं. The first letter of that word is always capital. So what is the subject and what is the predicate in a sentence? Subject वो होता है जब आप किसी चीज के बारे में बात करते हैं, that is the subject, the speaker you can say. और predicate वो होता है कि जो सब्जेक्ट है द फर्स्ट पर्सन वो क्या कर रहा है और या उसके पास क्या है, what he possesses or what he does or what he or she is. That is the predicate. I hope you got it. And the next portion is we'll be studying about the different kinds of sentences. The first one is declarative sentence. You all know what are a declarative sentence. Declarative sentences are those sentences that starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. For example, this may be a yes statement or an affirmative statement. This can be a yes statement, जैसे आपको yes statement या positive statement लिखते हैं, या affirmative statement भी हो सकती है. It could be no statement. ये yes statement भी हो सकती है और no statement भी हो सकती है. For example, Father John is the principal of the school. It is just a simple sentence and an affirmative sentence you can say. And I did not eat the cake. This is a negative sentence. When you are using not in a sentence after the verb or after the helping verb, then it becomes negative. Formation of negative sentence आपको पता होना चाहिए. जब आप के पास दो verbs हैं, one will be helping, the other will be main. In between those two words you will be writing not. Negative words like no, none, never, not, no one are used to change assertive sentences into negative. For example, there are chocolates in the fridge. This is an assertive or declarative or affirmative sentence. But आप इसको negative कैसे करते हैं? आप इसमें आर के बाद नो, नेवर, नॉट, नो वन का यूज करते हैं and it becomes a negative. So there are no chocolates in the fridge. All the boys were tired. It's hired actually. All the boys were hired. None of the boys were hired. None you are using at the beginning of the sentence and it becomes negative. I am always tired. I am never tired. This is a good movie. This is not a good movie. Everyone felt the earthquake. No one felt the earthquake. These are the examples to make the sentence or assertive sentence into negative. So there are certain set of rules to form negative sentences. For example, form of verb be and have. Form of verb be, that is am, are, and have का होता है has and have. Change to the negative by adding not. हम इनमें not को add करते हैं and it becomes negative. And sometimes we use contraction of words also by adding n apostrophe t after the verb. Peter isn't a good athlete. They aren't at home today, and so on. The next one is when helping verbs are used with the main verb, change the sentence to the negative by adding not or its shortened form, shortened or contraction of words you can say, between the auxiliary verb and the main verb. As I told you, जब दो verbs होते हैं, one will be helping, the other one will be main verb. What do? You add not in between these two verbs and the sentence become negative. और जो हेल्पिंग वर्ब होता है और उसके साथ आप nt ऐड करके कॉन्ट्रैक्शन ऑफ वर्ड्स कर सकते हैं, जैसे are becomes aren't, am not becomes am apostrophe nt, right? This way you can write, and was not you can write wasn't. Okay, will not becomes won't. This way you can do the contraction of words. In a sentence which do not have helping words, the appropriate form of the auxiliary verb do, the word not are added before the main verb. In such cases, the helping verb do changes according to a person, number or tense, while the main verb changes to its base form. So how do you change the verbs like if they are in present form? So like for example, Mrs. Ghosh teaches art. So you need to focus on the verb teaches. That is the verb there. Teaches is simple present. So how will you change that? You will change that. You will have to split them. Like Mrs. Ghosh is single person, so you will use does for that. Does is for present, and then does negative है, so not, does not, base form of the verb, that is teach. Does not teach us. Does not teach art. Okay, another example I will tell you so that you will understand it better. Couple bought a new car. Now you will have to focus on verb bought. So it is past form. So what are you going to do? Did you will be using, and after that not, and then base form of the verb bought, that is buy. So it will become couple did not buy a new car. This way you can change the sentences. When models like can, could, will, would, shall, should, or may, might, must are used in an affirmative sentence, the word not is added between the modal and the main verb. So there is a modal. Modals are also auxiliary verbs, and when they are used, there is the main verb also in between them. We use not and the sentence becomes negative. Now comes the imperative sentence. Imperative sentence क्या होते हैं? Imperative sentences expresses request or advice or give an order or a command. ये request करते हैं या advice देते हैं या command देते हैं या order देते हैं. For example, we'll read get out of the room. You are giving an order. Always speak the truth. It is an advice. It is an advice to everyone to speak the truth. Do not park here. This is prohibition. So imperative sentence always ends with a full stop, and sometimes there is an exclamation mark also. In imperative sentence, the subject you is understood. We don't write you in the sentence because it is understood कि हम किससे बात कर रहे हैं, whom the speaker is talking to. When making request, please is used at the beginning of a sentence. आप सभी को पता है जब आप कोई request करते हो या किसी से रिक्वेस्ट करते हो तो यू यूज प्लीज एट द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द सेंटेंस. नाउ कम द इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस. इंटरोगेटिव सेंटेंस का मतलब होता है टू इंटरोगेट, पूछताछ करना, मतलब क्वेश्चंस करना. सो the sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. Sentence that ask questions are called interrogative sentences, and interrogative sentence ends with a question mark. You all know that. Interrogative sentence may also be negative, and an interrogative sentence may be negative also. Where are you going? It is starting with a question word, or you can say WH words, and it usually starts with a verb, auxiliary verb you can say. Why did you turn off the music? So this is also a WH word. Hasn't the train arrived? So has is what? A helping verb. We are adding not to it. It is negative. Okay, contraction of words, and then the sentence is written. So it can start with WH words. It can start with the helping verbs, that is primary auxiliary verbs, और मॉडल्स. ओके, तो मॉडल्स जो हैं वो 4th and 5th के स्टूडेंट्स नहीं समझेंगे. यू विल बी स्टडिंग इन योर फर्दर क्लासेस. दिस इज फॉर 7th स्टैंडर्ड स्टूडेंट्स. फॉर्मेशन ऑफ इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस. हम कैसे फॉर्मेशन इसकी करते हैं, हम इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस जो हैं कैसे लिखते हैं. लुक एट दीज सेंटेंसेस. टीना इज अ डांसर. So how will you change this sentence into an interrogative sentence? You will write the verb at the beginning and it will become an interrogative sentence. Verb at the first, then the subject, then rest of the thing will be same. The first sentence is assertive while the second one is question or in interrogative sentence. To form the interrogative or a question, we change the position of the subject and the verb. सब्जेक्ट वर्ब की पोजीशन चेंज हो जाती है और वो क्वेश्चन में बदल जाता है. इन assertive sentence that have helping, also called auxiliary verb like is, am, are, have, had, was, were, the question starts with the helping verb. मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया कि helping verb से भी sentences शुरू होते हैं and that is an interrogative sentence. Similarly, in a sentence that have word like can, may, will, would, shall, should, must, these are called models. तो the question starts with the modal auxiliary verbs also. तो इनसे भी question start होते हैं. The question starts with WH words, that is who, what, when, how, where, whom, and it can start with the primary auxiliary verbs like is, am, are, was, were, had, has, have, and then it can start with the models. Modal auxiliary verbs like will, would, may, might, can, could, shall, should, must, and it can be started with the modal auxiliary verbs or helping verbs and not the WH words, and उसके साथ आप not add करके भी sentence frame कर सकते हैं and it will be an interrogative sentence. And if you are adding not to it, it will be negative form of interrogative sentence. And then the last comes an exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence से आप समझते ही होंगे कि exclamation mark आप use करेंगे, not at the beginning or not always at the end. It may be that sometimes it comes in between the sentence. We'll read some examples. What are exclamatory sentences? Sentences that express strong feelings are called exclamatory sentence. An exclamation mark is used at the end of an exclamatory sentence. It is not that you are using at the end always. Like hurrah, India has won the match. जब बहुत खुश होते हैं आप तो आप जो word use करते हैं ये hurrah, उसके बाद आप exclamation mark use करते हैं and you will write the sentence. Alas, that is like you are sorrowful. And you will say the sentence. So जब आप sorrowful हैं, alas, I am undone. So with alas, after that you will use an exclamation, and at the end also you're going to use an exclamation. What a horrible death. Sentences starting with the what, and you know it is a strong feeling, it is an exclamatory sentence. So always at the end you will be using an exclamation mark. Then be aware, he is going to hit you. So be aware, you're warning someone, then after that you will use an exclamation, and at the end you will be using an exclamation mark. Oh dear, you are hurt. Here also you are going to use exclamation mark twice. Then what a pleasant surprise, again you will be using at the end if the sentence is starting with the what. So that's it in the chapter. I hope you all understood it. Do watch my video, read the lesson carefully, and then start doing the exercises after downloading it from School Mitra. Do it in your copies and books as well, and revise them as much as you can, because grammar needs practice. So that's it for today. Wait for my next video. I'll be back soon, and take care of yourself. Bye bye.